Very good morning, dear students. I welcome you all to today's SST class. And as we have already started with our geography chapter 3, that is minerals and power resources, and there was a little bit of discussion about what is mineral, then what are the characteristics of minerals, and also we have discussed about the types of minerals as well as the extraction method of mineral. So in our last class we have discussed about what are the types of minerals. So basically there are two types of minerals. One is metallic mineral, another one is non-metallic mineral. Metallic mineral means those which contain metal in them, and they are malleable in nature. They are good conductor of heat and electricity. And on the other hand, the examples we can give is iron ore, copper, etc. And metallic mineral can be again classified into two. One is ferrous, another one is non-ferrous. Ferrous includes those metallic minerals which contain iron, and which iron is known as ferrous. Like iron ore itself is an example of ferrous metallic mineral. Then another one is non-ferrous metallic mineral which do not contain iron but they have other metals, they contain other metals. So such as you can give example of copper, okay, bauxite, etc. Then we have also the major category, that is non-metallic mineral. So non-metallic mineral, it do not contain metal in them, okay. So it can be, you can take example of limestone, etc. And then also like different other types which do not contain any metal, okay. Then mica also. Then we have discussed about the extraction of mineral. So extraction of minerals is it is a process actually which is known as basically mining. But extraction of minerals can be done by three methods. One is mining, which just now I told you. Another one is quarrying, another one is drilling. So in mining we have, it is the extraction of mineral from the beneath the earth, and it can be conducted by two methods. One is shaft mining, when minerals lie very deep to the earth, then another one is surface mining, which is like by removing the upper layer of the surface, the minerals are being extracted. And another one was quarrying. So in quarrying we have seen about quarrying and drilling is also there. In quarrying, basically it is, minerals are simply dug out when they lie near to the surface. And in case of drilling, it is the method in which is used to bore deep wells to take out liquid like petrol, liquid or gas like petroleum, natural gas, etc. And today we are going to have a discussion on the distribution of mineral. We will learn where basically minerals are found, and in the world how it is distributed among different continents, okay. So we will discuss about today about three continents, and that is Asia, Europe, and South America, and the rest we will be discussing in our next period. So first one is what distribution of minerals. So minerals basically they are found in igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rock. Most of the minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rock, and fossil fuels like organic minerals like petroleum, coal, etc. are found in sedimentary rocks. So minerals are mostly found, this is actually, this distribution is simply where minerals are found. So minerals are found in igneous rock and metamorphic rock, as well as in all the three types of rock it is found, but most of the minerals are available or found in igneous and metamorphic rock. And minerals such as organic minerals, that is fossil fuels, are found in sedimentary rocks. Then iron ore, nickel, copper minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rock. These minerals are basically found in the metamorphic rock. Then limestone is found in sedimentary rock, along with the fossil fuels are found in sedimentary rock. Then plateau region of India such as Deccan Plateau and Chotanagpur Plateau provides a rich level of mineral distribution. In case of India, if you consider the plateau regions plateau regions are normally very rich in minerals. So the Chotanagpur Plateau and Deccan Plateau, it provides a good amount of good reserves of minerals. Next is the use of minerals. So where basically minerals are used. So before we proceed to know about the distribution of minerals in the world taking different continents, let us have a little bit of discussion about what are various uses of minerals. Some minerals, examples are given. So some minerals which are very hard, they are usually used as gems in jewelry making. Some the minerals so which are very hard, they are basically used as the gems in the jewelry making. Then copper is used in everything, starting from a coin to a pipe. Okay, so it can be wires of also are made up of copper. Then we have silicon. Silicon is used in computer industry. Silicon is being used in computer industry, which is obtained from quartz. Then it's a quartz is a major type of mineral. Then aluminum is used in automobile industry. Then airplanes, bottling industry, building, and in kitchen cookware. So for this aluminum is being used. Mica is used to make electrical appliances and glass making industries. Then iron and steel is used in every industry. Iron and steel is the basic resource for each and every industry. Even the machineries they other industries use are all made up of iron ore. Iron and steel. So iron and steel is almost used for everything, starting from a small pin to big buildings. They are made up of iron and steel. So iron and steel, basically iron, which is the raw form of mineral, it is processed, then we get iron and steel, and that is used in almost everything. Okay, then now we have the distribution of minerals in the world. So large iron ore deposits in China and India. World's largest basically this is about Asia, this part. So you can add up because it's written in the Asian part. So large iron ore deposits that is in China and India. World's largest tin producer are China, Malaysia, and Indonesia. This is for Asia. Okay, so this particular slide is for Asia. So you have to write before you write about large iron deposits. Before you write that, you have to write Asia, as like it's written for Europe. So you have to write here Asia. Okay, so Asia. Large iron deposits are found in China and India. Then world largest tin producers are China, Malaysia, and Indonesia, which are from Asia only. Then production of lead, antimony, and tungsten is in China, is leading producer. Then deposits of manganese, bauxite, nickel, zinc, and copper, Asia as a whole, different countries of Asia, it is the leading producer. Then if you see for India, distribution of minerals in India, iron, it is found in Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh. Bauxite is found in Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, same area. Then mica, India is leading producer of mica in the world, and Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh are major producer of mica. Then gold is found in Kolar in Karnataka. Then we have the distribution of minerals in the world. Europe, we completed with the Asia, where India is specifically mentioned because as we are Indians, definitely we must know about specially about India. So specifically with reference to India it is mentioned, but here we have got for the as a whole Asia. Now Europe. So leading producer of iron ore in the world is Europe. Okay, leading producer of iron ore is Europe. Then countries with large deposits of iron ore in Europe are Russia, Ukraine, Sweden, France. Then mineral deposits of copper, lead, zinc, manganese, and nickel. It is found in Eastern Europe and European Russia, not in Asian Russia. It isn't, because Russia, it's divided into two. One half, some part is from Europe and major part is in Asia. So European Russia is rich in all the deposits of copper, lead, zinc, manganese, nickel, etc. Then we have the North America. Sorry, I told South America, but we are discussing North America. South America we will discuss in our next class. Then North America. Mineral deposits in North America are located in 3 zones. So you can be asked as in one mark question, what are the 3 zones of North America where mineral deposits are found? So it is the Canadian region, then North region north of the Great Lakes. Then another one is the Appalachian region, which is in the east, like USA, and the mountain ranges of the west. Okay, so this is the three regions of North America where minerals are generally found. Then iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium and copper, it is mined or it is found in Canadian Shield region. Then coal is found in Appalachian region. Then vast deposits of copper, lead, zinc, gold and silver in Western Cordilleras. It is in the mountainous region. Okay, so that is found in the Western Cordilleras. So these are the distribution of minerals in different continents, taking from Asia, Europe and North America, which we discussed. Then we will discuss about the other four continents in the next class. So what we discussed today is, we basically have discussed that minerals are mostly found in the igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rock, but most of the minerals are available in metamorphic and igneous rock. And inside like iron ore, nickel, copper, mineral etc are all found in metamorphic and igneous rock. Okay, you can just see here igneous and metamorphic rock. Then in sedimentary rock, basically limestone is found, and also the fossil fuels like petroleum, coal etc are found in sedimentary rock. Then in India, if you see, plateau regions are rich in minerals, that is Chota Nagpur and Deccan Plateau. Then use of minerals, if you see, various minerals are used in different purposes, like copper is used in everything starting from coin to pipes. Then silicon is used in computer industry, aluminum is used in various uses like airplanes, bottling industry, building, kitchen, cookware etc. So then iron and steel, which is the basic raw material and which is the basic mineral used in everything. Then we have distribution of minerals in Asia. We got different countries are rich in different minerals. Then we have also seen in India, where minerals are mostly found in the plateau regions, and mica. India is the leading producer of mica in the world, which we have come to know about. Then we have seen about the Europe also, where minerals are found in different parts of the Europe, like Ukraine, Sweden, France, Russia, basically European Russia. Okay. Then in North America, the minerals are mostly found in three regions, that is Appalachian region, the Western Cordilleras, that is the mountain ranges of the west, and another one is the Canadian Shield or the Canadian region in the north of Great Lake. Okay, so this is all about for today's class, and soon I'll be sharing you the questions in the Google Classroom. Please, every day you check Google Classroom whenever you have a class, and question answers from history is given in Google Classroom, which will be a part of your unit test. Please go through it, download it. It is in PDF form. That will be much helpful for you. Okay, thank you, dear students.